大家好，那今天就是星期天了，我答应过大家了，我星期天会上来，跟大家见面，然后呢，跟大家可能解答一些关于八字跟紫微斗数的一些问题哦。所以呢，所以我就在这边，然后，so I have promised all of us that I will go on live on Sunday evening to answer any questions related to 八字、紫微斗数 and 风水. So here I am, right? Opening the floor for all clients or followers to ask any questions related to 八字and 风水. So just to update some of my followers on my latest progress in Thailand. Okay, I have actually just moved to stay in a new location. So currently I'm in my new house and I have yet to subscribe for the Wi-Fi. So that's the reason why I cannot share screen today also. So I beg your pardon on this. But I will still try my best to answer any questions by using my tablet. All right, my handphone have some ability to allow me to write. Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to answer your questions. Okay. So I have actually right throughout the week, right, when I'm on the road traveling from one place to another place, all right, very often I will receive questions on my mobile phone from many clients, previous clients, followers, viewers, and it has been quite difficult for me to answer because I am always driving. It will be quite dangerous for me to answer while I'm driving and then have to watch out for the traffic at the same time. So please feel free to ask me any questions if you have any urgent doubts, urgent inquiries regarding 八字、紫微斗数 and 风水. Okay, so before I start, perhaps I will also share my video link so that more viewers can come and enjoy my live. Okay, so just a minute before I proceed. WhatsApp. So as I have mentioned, I'm still in Thailand. Okay, so I actually have no because a lot of things to attend to. I am moving house in Thailand, so I am stuck here. All right, there are a lot of administrations, documents, or kind of registration at the moving of furnitures and stuff like that that I have to attend to, and that has caused a lot of taken up a lot of my time. Therefore, just to repeat myself again, if you have any questions that I couldn't answer you earlier on when I was driving, please feel free to ask me right now, and I will be more than glad to answer. Facebook page message. And then, okay, perhaps I will answer the questions from one of my clients who have consulted me through the on-site Feng Shui audit session. So you know who you are. These couples are from Singapore. You have actually requested or engaged my service for this what I call the on-site audit. Okay. So you have actually asked me if the color theme of your house is suitable. All right. So this is the okay. So just to show you, this is the theme color of my client's house. So I will say this green theme is positive and auspicious for both of your birth chart. Okay. So some clients prefer to send me the messages via WhatsApp, which is fine. If you want to, you can also type it in the comments, right? I can reply immediately. But I can't share screen today because I have yet to apply for Wi-Fi. I'm still using the internet connection to okay, the color theme is positive. Given that the couples, right, these clients who are couples, both of them are having very cold chart. What meant by cold chart 就是呢，八字比较冷的，金水太多，他们的八字金水太多，所以他们需要用的颜色都是绿色啊， 甚至橙色啊、红色这些颜色呢，都会对他们的八字有比较好的一个平衡作用。所以 you can go ahead, alright, to speak directly in English. Yes, you can go ahead, right? This is a good color team. Okay, perhaps I will also share with other followers who have rather wet or cold Bazi chart. What I meant by cold and wet Bazi chart is that some of us are actually born with a lot of metal and water elements within our birth charts. And these people are usually born in the month of December or in the year that are of the metal and water, or in the hour that are strong in the metal and water. All right. Ultimately, you have to analyze your entire chart to be 100% sure. But these couples, both of them are having very strong metal and water elements within the birth chart. So the philosophy of Bazi are always about achieving balance. So they are actually having a new house. So they send over the 3D rendering for me to decide for them the color theme of the house. So I will say this is positive color if your birth charts are that which is cold and wet, all right? Having green, all these color are actually positive. Having some black, as long as they are not major, right? Taking up a major percentage. I mean, as long as they are less than 35%, all right, black can still be used. So perhaps I will rephrase or read out the questions. All right. So these couples actually asked me if our living room with this color and tile color design, is it acceptable? I will say it's acceptable. Okay. This is acceptable given your birth chart. All right. Given your birth chart, this is very acceptable. Okay. Right, as I have explained, the husband is of a gunmetal day master, the wife is of a Kui water day master, and surrounding them are all of the what I call the water and metal. Perhaps I will not sure if I am able to cover up your birthday and share your birthday construct to for you to have a better understanding. Okay, so. So I also like to reply some of the messages from people from Malaysia also. Okay, so let me focus. Okay, let me focus. All right, I will try to find the clients about to chart with their date of birth covered, so as to explain to you why. All right, and what are auspicious color and what are inauspicious color. Okay, so just a moment as I turn on the birth chart. So this is my client's birth chart, right? I will cover up the time of birth. Okay, it's kind of hard to hold. All right. Anyway, okay, so I will just cover it with a pen. Okay, so as you can see, right, I will try my best to put closer to the webcam. It's kind of hard because of the lighting. So this person, all right, born in the year of the Xinghai, the month of Zihai, and the day of Kui Chou, and at the hour of Wu, is of a strong day master due to the fact that they are this Chou, which is red earth, and Zi, which is red earth, further enhancing the strength of the Xing metal at the year heavenly stamp. And additionally, this metal, which is rather relatively strong also, enhance the high water at the year and month earthly branches, thus giving rise to a strong day master of Kui water. And for such kind of chart, right, for someone who have a strong Kui water chart, you will need to have the output factor, which is the wood element, to enhance the wealth element, which is the fire element. That's why I have suggested that the couples, right, chose the color green as their what I call the auspicious color, especially for the kitchen, because the kitchen represents the mother of the house, and the chart that I showed you earlier on of a Kui water day master that is strong belongs to the wife. And having especially the kitchen, right, you should not actually have try not to have any black color theme. It is not so auspicious when combined to with your birth chart, given that as explained, your birth chart is of strong water. So best not to have water element with, color that is related to the water element, which is black, gray, and blue. Best to have green. But if you really like to have some black and gray, then you must pair the black and gray color with green color, because green as a wood elemental energy color is able to channel the water elemental energy into the wood element, thus further strengthening the wood elemental energy within the kitchen. The kitchen is supposed to be of the fire element, all right, in terms of feng shui. So it will further enhance the luck of the wife, so to speak. So hopefully these questions has been addressed. So let me continue to read out other questions sent to me from my clients. Right, I kind of have lost the. So So perhaps I will read the question. Hi, Master Jason. Is the entire color and design suitable for our kitchen? The black and brick backsplash, if we change to dark green, acceptable? Yes, dark green is also acceptable, all right? Because dark green is likewise of the wood element. Okay, perhaps I will just introduce to my clients or my followers again, right? What are the different colors and what are their elements? All right, thank you very much, Mr. Steven, for watching. So for the rest of the viewers, if you have any questions, all right, please feel free to message me here and ask me right now, because other times when I'm driving, I'm not able to answer most of your questions due to the fact that driving in Thailand is rather dangerous. I have to watch out for the traffic, right? People they get drunk during the daytime also. Okay, so pardon me on that. But perhaps I will just reintroduce to you some of the basic concepts, all right, in terms of color theme. The red color, the purple color, the pink color, all these are of the fire color theme. Okay, so let me repeat myself one more time. The purple, red, pink, or bright orange, all these are of the fire color theme. If your birth chart is one that lacks the fire element, then you should use more of such colors in your business, in your house design, even in terms of your attire. I mean, in terms of your dressing, your clothing, your fashion sense, etc. Or even in terms of the jewelry or the accessories that you wear. Okay, pink, purple, and red. All these are of the fire elements, even bright orange. Okay, so some of these are very simple feng shui concepts. Wood element, all right, under wood element, such colors are of the green, all right, dark green, light green, any form of green. Okay, but in terms of wood element, there is wet wood and dry wood, all right. When it comes to wet wood, all right, wet wood means wood that is submerged in water, all right, so to speak. So turquoise, all these turquoise color, like for example the color that I'm wearing, all these are towards the wet wood element. Okay, so if your Bazi chart is one that needed the wet wood element, then you should actually follow this kind of turquoise color, light green, etc., apple green. Okay, all these are what I call the wet wood color. But in terms of wood color, like the floor color that I'm having, all right, this kind of wood brown, okay, or wooden brown color is likewise of the wood element, all right, wooden kind of brown, except especially like those that is on my floor. All these are of the dry wood color, okay. So you may ask, Master Jason, so what's the difference between wet wood and dry wood? There is actually a lot of difference between these two in terms of Bazi application. Wet wood is not able to generate fire. Okay, let me repeat myself. Wet wood is not able to generate fire effectively. Okay, if your Bazi chart is one that lacks the fire element, then you should not use wet wood to enhance fire. Okay, what I meant by that is wet wood is wood that is submerged within water. Okay, it is not as effective as dry wood when it comes to the enhancement of the fire elemental energy. Just like when you go picnic, right? when you go picnic, you will not take a live plant to fuel the fire, right? You will of course collect some kind of dry wood, chop them into smaller pieces, then you fuel the fire to make it into a strong fire to cook your barbecue. Am I right? So this is very commonsensical. But wet wood has a positive point, which is to control the earth elemental energy. Okay, let me repeat myself again. Wet wood has a positive point of controlling or suppressing the wood elemental energy. So for example, if your birth chart has too much earth elemental energy, and the earth elemental energy is your 7th killing, and so happen that your day master is a weak day master, then you will need to use wet wood to control the 7 killing within your birth chart. 7 killings to a weak day master can mean pressure, challenges, obstacles, dangers, legal problems, stress, being physically abused, facing violence from your spouse, etc. So really, right? Really, right? You need to look at your birth chart. For people who have a birth chart that is consistent of a lot of earth elemental energy, remember to use the wet wood element. And wet wood element is associated with certain colors such as turquoise, very light green, right? Like what I'm wearing, very light green, and any shade of like something near to apple green. All right, then that will be your auspicious color because that will help to lower your stress level. That's the reason why, right? According to psychologists, right? I personally have a master degree in counseling psychology. The light green, right, actually is a color that can calm people's mood. Calm people's mood, interestingly, right? A lot of counseling center or even certain kind of prison, right? They paint the light green onto the wall, right? In the counseling room or in a kind of prison, they have that kind of anger management, that kind of center, counseling center. They will paint the color light green because that serves as a relaxing kind of color. It is a wet wood color, and as you know, right? Especially for people. Actually, right, to be honest, all of us human beings in general, all these, right, our flesh, right, our flesh, like our meat, all these are of the earth element. Do you know that? Because all of us, when we die and decompose, we will become earth. So living things or humans, generally speaking, are all of the earth element. We come from that and then we return to the dust. We are all in terms of the very broad view of Bazi, we are all of the earth element. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that that's the reason why light green as a kind of wet wood element is able to calm us down, give us a more pleasant emotion, a more relaxed emotion, right? As I mentioned before, right, having done the Bazi study of Coco Lee, you all remember Coco Lee, right? I have double checked her birth chart. Her birth year, the correct birth year is supposed, all right, in my personal belief, all right, is in the year 1976, and she's actually of a strong earth kind of Bazi chart. She's born of a Wu Earth and having a lot of Earth surrounding her birth chart. That's also the reason why she committed suicide entering into a strong Earth kind of decade trend due to the fact that Jia wood being paired with Zi Earth to form an additional Earth element within her birth chart, causing her to have all her emotional, blockage, killing her, right? Having a lot, having very heavy depression, a lot of negative emotions that she cannot express due to her illnesses, due to her breast cancer. I also explained why she has breast cancer due to the fact that she has too much earth elemental energy within her birth chart. Therefore, for people who have emotional problems, right, you can, like for example, depression, you can use more light green, right? Light green is actually able to help you to have a more relaxed or to lessen your pressure due to your emotional struggles or burdens. Okay, so light green is a very good color. Okay, but nonetheless, all right, if you needed to enhance the fire elemental energy, then you will need to use the dry wood color, which is the wooden brown, like the floor. The floor that I'm having is of the wooden brown and also dark green. All right, dark green is able to enhance the fire elements also. Okay, so I will put a stop on the wood elemental energy. The next one I will talk about is the water elemental energy. The colors that are associated with water is of the blue color, the gray color, the black color. All right. Why is it black color is also considered the water elemental energy? In terms of I Ching, right? The black color is actually of the extreme yin. What I meant is that in terms of the universe, the Taoist perspective of the universe is born out of yin and yang. What I meant by yin and yang is like black and white is like yin and yang, woman and man, they are of yin and yang nature. Emptiness and substance are of yin and yang nature. Invisible and feasible are of yin and yang nature. We live in a dimension whereby the duality exists, right, within our dimension. All right. Of course, there are many other dimensions within the universe. We have the multiverse. We have multi dimensions. Right. We have, if you believe in Buddhist a kind of perspective, we have Ren Dao, we have 出生道, we have 神道, 阿修罗道等等的二轨道. So all of us are actually existing in a different dimensions. In our human dimension, right? All right, focusing on the human dimension first is that our universe is made up of yin and yang. Okay, so to shorten the explanation, white is of the extreme yang and black color is of the extreme yin. All right, yin is also related to water because water is shapeless, is formless, is always soft, is always fluid and flexible. So that is yin nature, right? Thus we always say that women are made up of water， 因为女人的那个性就是很柔性啊，很温柔嘛，对不对？就是古代的一个一个怎么说呢？对女人的一种看法哈。现在的社会女人当然也有另外一种表现哈。可是呢，如果我们根据古代的人对阴阳的看法，女人呢是属阴的。好，所以呢，黑色也是属阴的，因为阴黑色是最黑暗，我们晚上嘛，早上太阳起来的时候，白天整个天空都白嘛。When during the daytime, the whole sky is white or blue, right? Having a lot of white light, sunlight. So that is the yang period. When we enter the light time, right? We have a black color sky. That is a yin period. That's the reason why. Okay, the black color is of the most yin in nature and is also related to the water element. Okay, so hope my explanation has been clear. So Jennifer, is my Bazi of earth element? Yes, you do have the earth element day master. All right, after the adjustment of birth time. To repeat what I have always mentioned in previous video, right? For those people who are born in Singapore and Malaysia, you must have your time of birth adjusted because due to political, social, and economical reasons, the time of the official time of Singapore and Malaysia are actually not the correct solar time. It's not the real solar time. So you must adjust your birth time in order to find out your correct day master or day of birth. So I have another question from Shen Lam. For Zhi You strong day master entering Jia Chen luck cycle will have what implication? Master Jason. Okay, perhaps I will write this down. Okay, it will be clear for other viewers. All right, although I can answer you immediately what will be the implication, but for other viewers, all right, they don't have a Bazi background, so I will write it down and show you. Okay, you are talking about you are having a 子 okay 子只有 day master entering into the 甲 Chen. Okay, so this is what you are talking about. You are a 只有 day master entering into the 甲 Chen. If you understand, right, in terms of Bazi reading, 子 is actually having a combination relationship with 甲 wood. And then additionally, Chen is having a combination relationship, which is called 和。天和地和这个都是一个很不错的。It is a kind of usually, right? Without looking at your entire birth chart, usually this is a positive kind of decade trend. if you are talking about decade trend, okay? But ultimately, I have to look at your entire birth chart, including your year, month, day, and time of birth to consider whether it will bring about positive or negative outcome. And usually having this kind of combination of heavenly stems and earthly branches, these are signs of marriages, getting married, or even partnership in business. But as Sheng Nam, or maybe Mr. Sheng Nam, would you like to give me your entire date and time of birth, including year and month, so I can, if you don't mind, I can continue to look deeper into that. But ultimately, right, given that yours is a 子 day master sitting on you, and current decade trend is of the Jia Chen, you're having a what we call the 天和地合, all right, 天和地合, which is auspicious. But ultimately, I will need to know your, most of the time, right, is auspicious. But ultimately, I will need to know your year, month, day, and time of birth to tell exactly. Okay, so I have just received her date and time of birth. So I will do a time adjustment quickly. Just give me a minute, all right, because I will plot his birth chart. Okay, so we quickly plot his birth chart. So Mr. Sheng, you are born in 1996 and in 1966, all right, and in the month of October on the 17th, and then 2355. Can I just to verify that you were born in Singapore? Just to verify, were you born in Singapore? Were you born in Singapore? I believe you have even calculated your what I call your day master is not of 子酉 actually. All right. Given that, okay, you were born in Malaysia. Okay, so just let me double check again. But yours is actually not a 子酉 day master. So that's the problem. Okay, a lot of people they are not able to find out their correct what I call the day and time of birth. Okay, Malaysia, which part is it? East or West Malaysia? I suppose is it West Malaysia? Okay, I just waiting for Mr. Sheng Lam's reply. If it is West Malaysia, okay, you are not actually of a 子酉. You are actually not of a 子酉. You are actually of a 庚戌. Okay, but let me double check. Subchat. So I will just do a double check because you may actually have got your date of birth, all right, your day master wrong. Don't know how you derive this 子酉, but let me double check. 1966. So perhaps I will just also elaborate, right? A lot of us, right, they go for a kind of free kind of Bazi reading, but ultimately, okay, sometimes due to various reasons, all right, the kind of Bazi practitioner give them a wrong interpretation, and also, right, subsequently sell things to them. Okay, okay, okay. So I have double checked. Okay, this is due to the reason, right? Your time of birth is very near to the passing of the what I call the mid hour within a day. But since it is still on the 17th, so it is still of the 子 Earth. So I will quickly replot your birth chart. So as we can see, right, his birth chart. Okay, this is his birth chart. Okay, sorry that I can't share screen, but have to show you directly. Okay, so this is his birth chart. We can see he's born in the year of Bing Wu, month Wu Shu, day 子酉, and time Bing Zi. And currently he's entering into the decade trend of Jia Chen. Okay, the Jia Chen is here. Having Bing Wu as the year pillar, both of the fire element, and month of the both of heavenly stamps of Wu, which is an earth element, sitting on Shu, which is an earth element. This gives rise to a strong Zi Earth Day Master. And currently you are entering into the Jia Wood. Jia actually combined with your Day Master to form more Earth element. So I will say, right, Mr. Shen Nam, currently you are experiencing financial problems in life. Am I correct, Mr. Shang Lam? You are experiencing financial difficulties in your life. So I have received the reply from Shang Lam, Mr. Shang Lam. Yes, this is exactly why I will say so, because Jia Wu is not your wealth trend. Your wealth trend is of the what we call the water element. But currently you are entering into the Jia Wu element. So that is the reason why I say that. I say straight away that very with a lot of faith that right 很铁断的，就是算出来，就是说你现在就进入一个很不好的财运了。You are facing financial difficulties due to the fact that 甲子 actually combine to form earth, and additionally that will drain your wealth element, because for Zi Earth Day Master. Okay, let's look at your Zi Earth. Okay, Zi Earth, that is strong. Okay, in terms of Bazi reading, we must always determine whether our Day Master is strong or weak. Okay, yours is a strong Zi Earth. Okay, yours is a strong Zi Earth Day Master. So for strong Zi Earth Day Master, water will be your wealth. Okay, so let me write it down. Water will be your wealth. Okay, so water will be your wealth. And currently, you have just entered into the wood decade trend, okay, which is Jia Wood. Jia Wood. If you learn Bazi, there is a relationship between Jia Wood and Zi Earth, which is a combination relationship, what I call her Hua Tu. There's a combination relationship which will turn Jia Wood into earth. Therefore, you will experience financial difficulties due to the elimination of the water element within your Bazi chart. Additionally, this year, we are looking at the year 2023, okay? Given that your birth chart is such that is having, okay, perhaps I will, because my handphone is quite small, but I will try my best to explain to you from a Bazi perspective, why is it that you are facing financial difficulties. Okay, currently you are at Jia Chen. This year, 2023 is of Kui Mao. Okay, this year, 2023 is of a Kui Mao. Okay, Kui will combine with Wu here. Okay, to form fire. Okay, this is fire. This is a fire combination formation between Wu and Kui. Additionally, okay, I will use another color. Mao, okay, this Mao, a branch of the year 2023, will combine with Shu to form yet another fire combination formation. So given that there is so much fire within your birth chart, and that yours is a Zi Earth Day Master that is strong, according to the Wu Xing cycle, fire will enhance earth, and that will further weaken the wealth element within your Bazi chart, which is of water. That's the reason why you are facing the financial challenges that currently you are suffering from all these financial difficulties. Okay, so when it comes to Feng Shui, right, how can you improve or try to rectify your problems? As I mentioned earlier on, the color belonging to the black, the colors black, blue, gray, for instance, are of the water elemental energy. So if you are a business owner, you should actually switch the color team to use this kind of color to improve your business. At home, if you are okay, depending on your house floor plan ultimately, but at the lofted area of your house, you can actually place a water fountain there. The water fountain can either be gold in color or black in color. Okay, all these will be able to enhance the water elemental energy within your birth chart. But I'm not right for the suggestions that I'm giving to you right now. Have not taken the Luan Tou, which is the external environmental feng shui, and the Li Qi, which is the school of feng shui that require calculation depending on your house door facing, all right, into consideration. Due to the fact that my life, the explanation here is more for educational purposes. So to the best of my ability at this moment, without knowing your floor plan and your door facing, that's the best that I can give you. But I want to ask you, in terms of the northwest area of your house, are you having a lot of junks there? Or is it a storeroom over there at the area, at the northwest area of your house? Can you double check for me? Okay, perhaps I will allow Mr. Shen Nam to have a moment to measure what is at the northwest corner of his house before I proceed further to help him in terms of feng shui. But the reason why I'm asking this is because if Mr. Sheng Nam, I assume is the male figure of the house. Yes, okay. So I have received the reply from Mr. Sheng Nam. He mentions that as I have already guessed or have already predicted that that could be near to the storeroom, right? So northwest, as he has replied, northwest area is partially a storeroom. Okay, so I believe, right, there are a lot of junks inside the storeroom. Am I right to say that a lot of dusty objects, a lot of things that are unwanted, a lot of clusters inside the storeroom? Am I right to say that there may even be dirty objects inside the storeroom? Am I right to say that, Mr. Sheng Lam? So I will allow. Okay, I have received another question from. So okay, I have received two replies. So I will read Mr. Shang Nam's reply first. So Mr. Shang Nam replied, yes. All right. Why would I know? Okay, even I don't know. I don't know who is Mr. Shang Nam. Okay, I have never spoken to him before. I have never visited his house before. I'm now in Thailand. He's now in I don't know which country is he from. Are you in Malaysia now or in which part of the world are you in right now, Mr. Shannon? But anyway, right, why is it that I know that at the northwest corner of his house is likely to be his storeroom, having a lot of junks, having a lot of rubbish, right? As he replied, yes, right? As he has replied, yes. Why I will know? Because the northwest area actually represents the male figure of the house. And I assume that Mr. Shan Nam is a male figure of the house, owner of the house. Okay, so he is currently in Malaysia. All right. So I'm now in Thailand. He's now in Malaysia, but I know that at the northwest area of his house, there's a storeroom. There are a lot of junks over there. So it's all based on my understanding, my thorough understanding on feng shui and Bazi and Wei Dou Shu. So a lot of people, right? A lot of clients, right, or even followers, they ask me, how do you open your third eye? I will say you don't need to open your third eye. You just go and do a like study 八字, 紫微斗数, feng shui. You don't even need to open your third eye and you'll be able to see a lot of things, all right? Even things that are 1,000 kilometers away. Okay. So yes. So going back to Mr. Stephen's question, is Northwest considered as wealth area? Because my friend told me to put financial related things there to enhance wealth. I have to break down this question, all right, before I answer you. Northwest area is of the 乾卦, okay, 乾卦. Okay, perhaps I will draw it out. I mean, write it out. 乾 in terms of I Ching is representing the male figure. All right, this 乾龙皇帝的乾哈。 Okay, Qian represents the middle figure and also represents the northwest area. Okay, so these are all I Ching theory. I don't have the eye. I don't have the eye. Okay, I just have a lot of knowledge on 八字、紫微斗数、I Ching, and Feng Shui. That's all. Okay, so Qian, right, represents the northwest. So is it a wealth corner? Not necessarily. In terms of the year 2023, right? The year 2023 is actually having the two black, right? Hey, you all can Google what is two black. Two black is an illness star, and beside illness, it will also bring about dispute, conflicts, problems, even financial challenges, difficulties. And this star, two black, at the year 2023 has fallen into the northwest corner. Okay, have fallen into the northwest corner. So if Mr. Shen Lam is having a junk, a storeroom in the northwest, having a lot of junks there, a lot of dirty objects inside, dusty objects, unwanted objects inside the storeroom, obviously he will be prone to financial challenges and difficulties. So I don't have third eye. I'm just able to do all this mental calculation within my brain. All right. To this year is 2023, two black is at the northwest. Northwest is of the Qian Gua. All right. Qian Gua. Qian Gua is of the middle figure of the house, and additionally, the birth chart of Mr. Shen Nam is of the Wu Earth Day Master. The Zi Earth Day Master. That is strong. All right. As I have explained. All right. A lot of earth element also represents collection of junks. Okay, so you don't need to have your third eye open in order to see someone's house. Even like now I'm in Thailand, but Mr. Shen Nam is in Malaysia. I'm able to see, right, what is within his house. Okay, so what I will suggest Mr. Shen Nam to do, right, priority in terms of the first priority that you must take note of is to clear up your storeroom. Okay, throw away anything that you don't need. Clean up the storeroom, pack them properly, get everything organized. All right, and then subsequently, if you can, put a metal dragon within your storeroom if you can. All right, if you are able to, that will help you in terms of wealth and also in terms of health. Okay, why I choose dragon? Because dragon is of the water storage in terms of Bazi. Okay, and additionally, because you already have You and Zi, okay, why you should enhance the You and Zi within your Bazi chart to enhance your wealth? We all have wealth within our birth chart, but all of us don't know how to use the correct key to unlock the wealth storage or the hidden wealth within our Bazi chart. So let me show you. All right. Mr. Shen, he has this You within his birth chart. Okay, he has this You within his Bazi chart, right? He has this You within the Bazi chart. Why I advise him to put a metal dragon? Okay, dragon. Long la, huh? Why you need to have a metal dragon? Because that is of a Chen. Chen is able to form a formation with You, Chen You, He, Xing. That's the reason you put a metal dragon there, and then you'll be able to further enhance the You metal within your Bazi chart, which is what your day master is sitting on. Given that yours is a strong day master, You is your output factor, which can enhance your wealth. And where is your wealth? Your wealth is right at your time, hour of branch. Okay, looking at your Bazi chart. Okay, let's look back at Mr. Shen Nam's Bazi chart. We can see, right, his Bazi chart is having this Wu Earth here, right? This Zi Earth here. At the time of branch, which is Zi. Zi is a water element, okay? And it's a yang water. His is a Zi Earth, which is Yin Earth. Thus, this can be his direct wealth. But within Zi Earth, right? Within Zi Earth, there is this Kui also. There's this hidden Kui water. So how are we going to bring out, right, this kind of indirect wealth within the Zi Earth? What we do is to also using the dragon element to bring about the water combination formation. Okay, what we call 生子层，生子层就画一个水啊 ，right? 生子层 will form a water combination formation. So when you use a metal dragon, right? You put a metal dragon, right? And that will enhance the, because Northwest represents Shanam. So metal dragon will combine with Yo. Alright? And then subsequently, 生子层 will combine to form the wealth elemental energy within his, will activate or enhance the water elemental energy within his birth chart, thus bringing about greater wealth to his life. Okay, so thus is how we as professional Bazi practitioner and Feng Shui practitioner will carry out Feng Shui intervention. It's really not, you have given you a free Bazi reading, then go and buy the 9 gem, go and buy the 什么5星什么10星手串 all these are nonsense, okay? 那种手串嘛，你现在去淘宝找 right all these kind of bracelet, alright, so-called bracelet. Just go do a Google search or Taobao. Go to Taobao, alright, Taobao search. That kind of colored beads. You can buy hundreds of them at less than $5 Singapore, to be honest. But those Bazi practitioners will give you a free reading, then subsequently push you to buy this kind of beads, which cost less than 50 cents to make, will sell you at $200 in Singapore. So I'm very against Bazi practitioners who came to know Bazi and then like to provide you with a free Bazi consultation, right? Like Imperial Harvest, like Hoseki, that kind of, like to sell that kind of bracelet, that kind of stuff, or selling you the 9 gems. The 9 gems cost $2 to make, but they just, those people who keep fishes, aquariums, they're kind of color stone. You just put a few pieces inside. The $2 kind of casing, then sell you at $200. Mr. Stanley Tam, okay? Mr. Stanley Tam is one that I have heard the most times, right, in Singapore, as the most problematic Feng Shui practitioners, okay? Also, a lot of funny practices in Singapore, right? But perhaps I will just cut it short, okay? I will just focus, all right, on helping my clients, okay? So, most importantly, right, ultimately, my purpose is always to inform my followers and my clients as to what is the right way to do things in Feng Shui. In Singapore, everything is commercialized, all right? As long as, all right, as long as it can sell, all right, even wrong Feng Shui, right, can sell for few $100s, like the 云龙子 or 云龙子画的图画 that kind of Feng Shui arts, right? It really is just kindergarten level kind of arts, right? Anyhow paying, then sell you at 100 over 1,000, okay? So perhaps I will show you, right? Some kind of what we call the Feng Shui art, okay? I will try to find some photo, right? Which is why I say Feng Shui will always have to take into consideration of your floor plan, of your house direction, of your Bazi chart, and into consideration before you put something there. You cannot just put a picture that is anyhow drawn and then call it Feng Shui arts and then sell it for $100,000. But that is what Yun Longzi is doing, okay? So no matter how established, right, like the kind of Feng Shui practitioners are in Singapore, I would say 90% of them are doing nonsense, okay? But those in Malaysia, they are pretty good, to be honest. Those in Hong Kong, of course, I don't have to elaborate. They are I would say, Taiwan and Hong Kong, right? These two countries have the best practitioners. Those from China, I will have reservation to comment because, a country whereby eggs, right， 鸡蛋都可以假的呢，那还有什么东西不可以假的呢？所以呢，你找风水师呢，找香港的，找台湾的还可以哦。那好像这个了，所谓的风水画了，这个就是风水画，这个不是幼儿园画的那个 stickman 吗？可是云龙子就说这些就是风水画，这个 stickman 你也可以自己画，你就自己去画了，然后呢，就上面放哪个字叫做风水画。风水这两个字呢，你加上去了，然后你画一个 stickman， 然后你就可以卖100多千新加坡了。新加坡就是那么离谱的，这个叫做风水画，谁都可以画，幼儿园都可以画的嘛，这种所以云龙子画了，你们记住这种幼儿园的那种图画就是云龙子画的，所以呢，云龙子就是这个样子的啦，肥肥胖胖也是中国人来的。应该是从中国去新加坡了所以他的 stickman 就是风水画了你们喜欢用百多千去买，你们自己喜欢浪费钱的，快点去买喜欢浪费钱的，快点去买所以呢新加坡就是很离谱的啦不是很离谱了，是很厉害的新加坡就是很厉害了，我很崇拜新加坡的风水师，所以呢。就是这样子咯，所以Mr. Shen Nam 就问了 ，What kind of metal dragon should I buy? I have no idea。只要它是用 bronze 或者用 copper 做的都可以如果能够用金的或者用银的也是可以可是不可以买那种琉璃石头的，琉璃石头的其实没有用的，因为琉璃嘛，如果它是土来的嘛。你八字已经那么多土了 you're having too much of elemental energy within your Bazi chart already. So you should never use material such as 琉璃 okay? So hopefully I have been able to help you, alright, in terms of Feng Shui. Do this first, okay? A lot of my clients or followers, right? They will ask a whole list of questions, but after answering them the whole list of questions, they refuse to take any action. To improve their life. So it is best that you listen to one thing and do it first, okay? And then you will very fast be able to observe the positive changes in life. The dragon can be perhaps okay, you put your two palms together, right? As long as it's about the size of these two palms, right? Will be big and good enough. But if you want to be smaller, 1.5 palm size is also okay. This is a 1 palm size, or this is 1 palm size, 1.5 palm size, right? That kind of length, that will be good enough. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to find your dragon, your metal dragon, and place it at the northwest. Okay. 所以呢，真的真心的说一句话了，很多喜欢看命理风水的朋友嘛，他们常常都问我问题，那我常常都说了，你要改变命运。你真的需要听，就等于你生病了，你去看医生，你看10个医生也好，20个医生也好，你看完医生了，你都不听医生给你的建议嘛？那你看医生来干嘛呢？那你不看医生，医生叫你吃药，叫你去做运动，可是你没有听但你的人生还会一样不管你看10个还是100个医生。你不听话的话，你的人生永远都不会改变的。这个我是可以给你 chop 的confirm plus chop 这个 confirm plus chop 我们新加坡人很喜欢说 confirm plus chop， 你听了你不去做，你的人生一定不会改变，我可以告诉你。可是呢，医生就是等于你去看医生，医生告诉你很简单，你的问题只要吃这个药做这个运动然后多喝水他不会，你去看医生，他把最重要的2-3样东西告诉你，你去 follow 了，你就会病好了，就是这样子。医生不会花5个钟头，从他在大学读完到上博士，那15年那个好多年的经验的东西，花10个钟头告诉你，你去看医生。他的那个 consultation 就是在最短的时间告诉你最有效的方法，你自己回家做，给你药你自己回家吃那他出了那个 clinic 以后了嘛，你就要自己照顾自己了嘛，你就要自己听话，医生说什么你要记得 记得去做，那你就会很快好。可是很多客人就是听完以后左耳入右耳出了，然后呢，然后他又遇到同样的问题，又回来问我同样的问题，我又解释给他同样的答案，可是他没有做我教他做的事情。所以人生还是一样啊，然后问题会不停的重复，为什么？就是一个很简单的道理，你没有听我说教你做的事情，所以有时候呢，我会说到流牙血。我是不介意重复这样告诉你们，可是我了解一件事情呢，就是呢，有些人他们走的运呢，他们走的运不好的时候啊，你跟他们说什么，他们听不进去的。你跟他就好像对牛弹琴这样子，哦，你跟他说最好的道理、最好的 advice，他会听不进去的，因为他走的大运，他的脑筋就会 block 住，他走的那个坏的大运哦，他脑筋就 block 住，耳朵会 block 住了。所以就是这样子，有时候我真的爱莫能助能够做自己的只能够尽人事安天命了所以呢，真的有时候呢，做风水做这种算命的，真的不容易真的有时候呢，可是我只能尽力了，我们只能够尽力了。为什么只能够尽力了？人生就是这样子我们只能够尽人事安天命只能够尽自己最大的努力，就等于有一些医生他很想救人，可是有些病人他们得的真的是绝症那没办法救，就等于有些病人他们生艾滋病或者生 COVID-19，那有一些病真的没办法救，可是医生还是带着一个医解父母心嘛。我们看八字、看风水、看紫微斗数的，也是带着同样的心态，也应该带着同样的心态。所以我常常就苦口什么就等于苦口良药嘛。我有时候说话很直接我有时候说很直接，我说的话不好听，我自己知道的。可是我告诉你的，永远都是最真实、最 honest 的 opinion。我不会跟你甜言蜜语的，然后呢，又叫你买什么风水画这种的。我是有用的话，我会叫你去买，就等于你有一些药。你那个药你吃了真的会变好的话，我会叫你去买，不管那个药是价钱是多少，你应该去买就去买可是呢，有些东西真的只是一种 marketing 来的只是一种 marketing 就好像刚才我给大家看的那个 stickman 的图画嘛，对不对？那个 stickman 图画就叫做风水画了，真的，我看了真的有时候会翻白眼所以呢。我也是这样，我的信念也是一样的。你好运，你会看到一个好的风水师；你的运不好呢，你就会买这种 stickman 的咯，买这种 stickman 的风水画咯，这种 stickman 的风水画stickman 的幼儿园比他画的还要好呢，然后还要应该100多千吧，应该卖100多千，为什么呢？只是一个 marketing 因为他去卖那个广告呢，然后去很多这个中国来的嘛，他去中国买很多广告，所以很多所谓中国的那种有钱人嘛，他们其实坦白说，很多人不懂得什么是艺术来的，就相信咯，然后就付钱那我恭喜他们只能够恭喜他们。那还有什么东西呢？就是呢，有好像另外一个叫什么玉皇风水嘛，还是什么玉皇风水那个也是很糟糕的每次就说人家中了杠头好像刚刚就有一个客人告诉我了，真的怕了新加坡的有时候，可是我真的希望你们真的懂得怎么去分别了这个也是很奇葩，为什么呢？这个客人嘛，我这个客人呢，他去看那个玉皇的那个 Ghostbuster 啦，Ghostbusters，新加坡应该大部分人都知道是谁，那个傻傻癫癫的那个老人，那个老的他就说了I have a miscarriage. All right. The Ghostbusters told her, right, okay, you all read for yourself, all right, I will cover up. All right, I will cover up. I have a miscarriage which I didn't know it exists until the Ghostbuster told me. So I read it again. This is one of my clients, right, who have consulted me after going for Ghostbusters consultation. She said the Ghostbuster told her that she have okay, I will read directly. I have a miscarriage which I didn't know it exists until the Ghostbuster told me. 所以这个 Ghostbuster 也是我最多客人看完他们以后来找我的。什么情况呢？就是呢，那个 Ghostbuster 告诉这个女生嘛，她曾经有那个流产。那个女生自己有没有流产，她会知道的嘛，对不对？所以那个 Ghostbuster 就说你流产了，然后怎么样？当然要教她给钱做一个给流产的一个 ritual 啦，一个 miscarriage ritual。所以真的你要做 ritual 是 OK， 可是她自己本身有流产，她会不知道吗？这个女生，我真的不懂，有人会流产然后自己不知道的吗？那个 Ghostbuster 就告诉她了，你流产了，你自己有流产，你不知道可是你需要做一个流产的一个 ritual。所以新加坡就是那么的奇葩，我不懂，真的很奇怪。然后 Ghostbuster 还有其他的很多客人看完 Ghostbuster 就来找我，因为 Ghostbuster 他会常常叫你用几千块钱买他的风水物品回去的，然后呢，他说的东西也是不准的，不懂拿什么笔然后这样拿就说然后那个笔如果转左你有鬼上身你中杠头了。我帮你做一个法事，然后呢把那个杠头清除掉，然后又收你几千块了。他不懂一个杠笔这样自己弄的啦。总之他们就是喜欢骗那种不懂八字、紫微斗数跟风水的人。就是为什么我觉得是自己的一个使命，去教大家，免费教大家怎么是真正的八字、紫微斗数跟风水。所以我才常常上来跟大家免费的分享，跟大家免费的看那个八字、紫微斗数了还有风水了。所以呢，真的用心良苦。可是当你呢用心良苦说一些真的真实的一些东西出来了，也是不是每个人都喜欢听因为真实的话呢，有时候是最刺耳的有时候是最刺耳的，就等于苦口难药。最好的药通常都是苦口的可是呢没有办法啦，这个世界就是这样，我只能够把自己懂得知道是真实的东西告诉大家了，好不好？所以呢今天就说到这里啦，谢谢大家的观看啦，那我们呢就在下个 live video 再见咯，拜拜。